Okay, so I'm here to explain what happens when moon goes into the first house in your birth chart. So, let me start off by explaining what is the moon. The moon is, it represents our mother in our birth chart. The moon represents our mind. The moon represents our emotions. And, that's just about it for what the moon represents. It's pretty clean, clear cut, and dry. It isn't really a complicated placement in our birth chart. The moon holds great importance, great significance over our personality, even more so than the sun, because the sun is considered more so of our soul, but the moon is our mind. The moon is a it's not a planet, but it's referred to as a planet in astrology, just for namesake. The the moon stays in a sign for like 2.5 days. The moon is, it rules Cancer, which is a water sign, and water is very mutable. And the moon is just constantly moving, constantly very active. So the moon is like very much like our mind. Our mind is fast paced. Our mind is like water. It can easily be contaminated and manipulated. And we do a lot of things based upon how we think, based upon how we feel. So this is why the moon holds a great importance over our mind and our personality, more so than the sun. So the first house, as you already know, represents our body, our face, our soul, in a sense, the personality that we portray to the world. It's that mask that we exude and show to the world when we step out. It's the first things that people see when they meet us. It's the traits that we show unconsciously, whether we are aware of it or not. So when the moon and the first house come together, one of the things that we see here is that the person's mother could have had a great impact and significance on the individual's life. Because as I told you, the moon is the mom, and the second house is the personality. So put them together, and the person's mother has an impact on the person's life, whether for good or bad. You could be very attached to your mother if the relationship was good, or you could have had a very negative relationship with the mother, and that negative relationship with the mother could have greatly affected your psyche and just affected the way that you think. Since the first house is the body, one of the things that we can see with moon being in the first house is that a person probably needs to be physically active or stay constantly busy in order for their mind to feel balanced and at peace and at ease. Another thing that you see with moon in the first house is that these people, they wear their heart on their sleeve. These people, their emotions is out there on display for people to see. So these people are mad and sad and depressed or whatever. It'll show in their face. It'll be shown to the world. It'll be on social media. It'll be around them. These people are not good at really hiding how they feel. It will be shown either on their face or verbally. Another thing with people who have moon in the first house is that they can have either like a really round or fat face. These people could probably have prominent or big eyes. And these people could just overall just have this nice, attractive, and youthful, and just beautiful appearance when they have moon in the first house. And just making sure I'm not missing nothing, but that is just about it with moon in the first house. The way that you think, the way that you feel is easily shown and on display to the world. You gotta stay physically active lightly. Just stay constantly on the move to keep your mind balanced and at ease. Your mother had great impact on your personality, on your life. And that is just about it. I hope that this video on moon in the first house resonated for you, and thank you for watching.